Hi guys. Oh my gosh, give me a minute. I did not use my microphone. Hi guys. Hi everyone. My name is Eniola Agumbiade. I am a first year medical student. I am used to saying I'm a first year medical student that I'm like, no, you're not. I'm a second year medical student living in Nigeria, and I am so excited to be here. Yeah, it has been this is the first sit down video of 2024. It has been a really long time since I've filmed this sit down video. Guys, I'm so sorry. You see, 2023 was the year. That's why this vlog is like covering everything that happened in 2023, why I wasn't consistent to everything that was happening in my life and then bringing it down to 2024. So if you notice, I switched up my video. And guys, there's going to be a clip added either at the beginning or the middle or like this part of the video. But I bought a ring light. Guys, I bought a ring light and I'm super excited. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. It is a 14-inch ring light. I saved for that ring light. I saved for it. I'm so excited, and I'm using the ring light. My phone is attached to the phone holder on the ring light, and I just put on like regular lights of my room, and then the lights on top. Just like I had extra, because like it's facing me like this, but like this side is going to be dark. Do you get? So that's why I just put on the light, but it's actually pretty bright, right? And like last year, I finished part one. Right, that's the next thing on my list here. Finishing part one, work, MHI, everything that happened last year. Just basically like a recap. Right, so last year I finished part one. I finished part one July. I think July 3 or so. That was when we finished our last paper. Our results came out over the break. The break was from July to October. Right, so our results came out over the break, and I had a very good CGPA. Really did very well. I'm proud of myself. And from finishing school, I was also working on this event, Doctor Plus at the time. So I finished my exams. I went home briefly, then I came back for the event that I was planning, and we wrapped that up. And then I went home fully for my break. Right, and during the break, I also planned 2 events. Guys, see, I am an event planner at this point. I do too much, and honestly, sometimes it gets very overwhelming when you do like a lot. Guys, I'm actually trying to charge my phone, but like that's what happened. And then finishing part one was exhausting. Second semester was, I think, was very fast. Second semester was fast. We resumed for second semester. We took it after first semester, which ended in January. We took a break till February. We resumed only like 2 3 weeks, and then we went home again for the election break, which happened to now be 3 weeks. We then resumed April. A semester had to finish June. Then exams were like this. We were writing tests and like having classes. So tests would be on Saturdays. We'd have class during the week, prepping for exams. It was just back to back. The workload was a lot. So everybody was just tired. Like everybody wanted to go home basically. And I don't blame them, right? So we finished part one. I got home, trying to rest. And also I was in this space of mind which I will share. Where I was just like, do I really want to do medicine? Which is so funny. Because like from coming from secondary school, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a doctor. That was the first thing I wanted to do. But like I also wanted to be a doctor. I really wanted to be a doctor. But then 2021 really joined everybody. That I thought I was purely academic, and I got another interest. Of course I'm going to a shift. Do you get? So, and I barely vlogged last year. I think at the end I saw my summary, but I posted another video after. But I had like 9 videos in total. I had how many subscribers? Very few, like 20 something extra subscribers. It was a I just really didn't beat myself up, because I was just in this place where I was working a lot, like working on events, volunteering a lot basically. I was volunteering a lot. I was planning, I was working for my NGO, and I was planning events for that, like sorry, outreaches. So all of that just really took up space in my mind, and I just really didn't have the time to vlog. And also that is a valid excuse. My invalid excuse was the fact that I felt like I wasn't good enough. I felt like my content wasn't good enough to be filmed. I felt like I was actually saving my ringlets because I didn't have work. Like I didn't have a proper paid job. So it wasn't like I was getting money to save up. I didn't like the way my editing was looking. I didn't like my lighting. I didn't like anything about the videos, which was so funny because I used to love my videos. I used to love editing so much. But then I took a break. Or I just stopped editing for a while, and I just could not come back to it the same way. And I feel like another thing is the fact that like when I got into content, you didn't need to have lights. Like I used to use, if you remember, I used to use the balcony of our house where we're living then. That was what I used to use, just natural light. Once it's like when I'm done cooking and my parents are off to work, as they're leaving the house, I'm already setting up, I'm in front of the camera, I'm filming videos. That was what I used to do until things started changing, and people are getting into content creation and they are bringing to take photo, they are bringing like two ring lights and one LED light, and then they are bringing like a camera or like iPhones and drive, and I'm like, and their whole setup is looking, and then I'm just starting off. Starting what? That's not starting off. That's skyrocketing. Do you get? And it's like the bar has constantly grown over the years. And then for people like me who just like can't afford the Sote photo and the renting a studio, we are using our room, blessed be to God. It was not looking like, oh yeah, I wasn't doing anything with my content, it wasn't looking spectacular, yada yada yada. But then I had to like overcome that, and I get so comfortable with my phone is so pretty. Like, I mean, I bought this phone because of content. Last year I was very exhausted. I was burnt out basically, but not as much as previous years. Previous years I would get burnt out like 3-4 times in a year, like more like every quarter. I'm always burnt out, like back to back. I'm always everywhere. But like I was always getting burnt out. But last year I just got burnt out around the time I was actually resuming part two, right around November, because we're working on two events: Nigerian Young Founders Week and Influencer Health Week, and it was very very stressful having to handle publicity for both. I was assisting for publicity for Influencer Health Week, right? But like it was just very exhausting because like having to go for the event. I mean, it's an influencer event, everybody expects you to be there. Having to go for events, having to handle NYW. As in, I was just messaging everything up and up. I'm grateful that classes didn't really start around that time, so I didn't need to actively be in like classes and everything. If not, I would have broken down. But like when the event just finished, I went for dinner and I got my first award. I was just like, I want to go home. Like, and it's so funny because I was resuming, but I really wanted to go home. So I was just like pacing myself, and then we started practicals. And guys, I do 5 practicals in a week, 2 in 1 day. When you see me, give me money. I don't even want hug. I don't want hug, money, because when you get the schedule, having to get experience with cadaver, guys. First time I enter cadaver lab, just quick. I just want to put it here because I might not do a whole video about it. I might make my friends to do a video about that. But like, first time entering cadaver lab, they said we were going to inform us before we entered. So I was expecting, okay, they're going to tell us, okay, you guys are going to course cadaver. Until I'm there, but 2 batches, 2 to 4 and 4 to 6, Mondays and Wednesdays. So 2 to 4, they are before me, went inside, and then they came out and they said, oh wow, they caught dead bodies. The ones that we've been doing before, we've just been talking about the bones and the osteology of the bones. So they said, oh, they saw dead bodies. I'm like, you did what? So we got in, and immediately I entered. First of all, they have this smell because of the formalin. Like, we got in, and I'm just like, and like don't let me say there are many, but there are a lot. I think we have 13 tables. So imagine like 13 bodies, like on different tables. And I just entered, and I'm just like, I don't want to look, I don't want to look. You get, and I went to put my bag in like the locker. And I was just like, I don't want to look, I don't want to look. But like, I have to look. You get, and then they were addressing us, and I was just looking like, so this person was like alive like me. Like, oh my gosh, like so many thoughts were running through my head. Then when I went to our table, and like none of us could move closer. None of us could say, oh, let me cut it, because it doesn't make sense, right? And then I would say my work is good. I would say that despite my unfaithfulness, God has been faithful. And I actually was thinking of not including it in this video, like talking about it at all. But then again, I feel like there's this, or like this generation, we're learning to be more transparent about our relationship with God. Aside people that align to themselves. But I just feel like there's always this thing where some people see you and they feel like, oh wow, like you're so like perfect. And I'm like, people see me and they say, oh wow, you figured life out. Which life? Is it me that wrote the life? How have I figured it out? So me and God, we stand out somewhere, and I'm like, when I'm this, I want to do this, and it's like, yes. when I'm this, I want to do, and he's like, yes. In fact, when you're tricked, you didn't sit down to write the template. So there's no how way I will figure it out without him to let me put that clause. Do you get? But I feel like it's just this thing of basically like falling and then rising again. Like you're bound to like get through, or don't let me say there's a phase actually. Like you're bound to just like move from, I know there's God is real. I've seen the things he has done in my life. But like, how do I be consistent? I feel like that was the phase I was just last year. Like, how do I consistently like stay? Like, I'm always coming and going. And for someone that does a lot of things, like once I have a project, I'm so focused that like I love you so much, Father Lord. Thank you so much. Like there are days when you're like calm down and you sing and you praise and you pray. Then there are some days that it's just like, thank you Jesus, thank you Lord, I'm out the door. Thank you Jesus, thank you Lord, I'm going to do this. And that happened more often than the calm solemn times, right? And I still posted some stuff on my status about like moving from having like performative expressions before God to being like very genuine. It's just like it's a whole lot. I don't want to really dive into it because I'm looking at the timer of this video and it's looking long. I have evolved over time. Like the things I like, the way I want my videos to be, the evolving, and from someone that I'm someone that I'm not so open to like new trends, trying new things, just being open in that sense. Like I'm always very welcoming, but like once I like something, I like it. For example, I'm not open with food. All of those food combos, please don't bring it to my side. I will go fight. Keep it. Me, I don't want. Do you get? Like I can be very rigid actually most of the time. So like getting to the point where I'm just like we're accepting that, for example, okay, I'm no longer a social media person in that sense. Like yes, it's so nice to be on social media. I mean there's a point I wanted to be an influencer, but it's not a thing for me anymore. Like and then I remember in one of the meals that I and my friends were like sending to each other towards the end of the year, 2023. And my friend was just saying that like I need to accept the fact that a lot of people actually like listen to me and like look up to me. And it was so difficult because I don't know why it was difficult for me to accept it for the longest. Like people have said it to me, and I'm always like, "Oh wow, thank you so much." But like, I'm always still skeptical. But like, I would now have to reason that what was this thing difficult for me to accept that people actually look up to me. People actually look at me and be like, "Okay, well, I like what this girl is doing. I like what she's saying." That kind of stuff. As in, it felt difficult, and I didn't know why it felt difficult. I just honestly didn't know why. But like, just having to accept that there's a purpose in everybody obviously has a purpose, but like your purpose is like unveiling itself more. You are evolving and like unlearning things that you used to say, oh, can never be me. I'm so sorry, I've said those things before, and it has been me a good number of times, and I'm like, wow. Yet I'm learning to stop saying, oh, can never be me. See, it will be you so fast you would overthink. But like just learning that you will change. Things that used to be like this. And for something that I will argue with you. I will argue. Now I'm like, it's true. Oh. These things, this life, clinical, you get like accepting or moving from that, like acknowledging like who you are becoming, that your values are actually like changing or going for the better, your relationship with God is changing, all of those things, and like you as a person, you are changing. Learning to love yourself, guys. It has been a journey. Like adulthood has really taught me a lot. Hey, in my how many months? But like you just learn to, or like there's this thing where I'm just like I'm an adult. Like there are certain decisions I should make, like it's my mind in it, and there are certain decisions or certain things I should not be caught doing because what I'm grown, I'm an adult, I'm still growing, but like I'm now more responsible for my life, responsible for the outcome of my life, responsible for my future, for the future of my future kids that have not been born, the future of my husband, future of my marriage, future of my career. We can keep going, of my finances, of my education. Do you get? Like you're responsible for a lot of things, and like when you kind of like step into that, I struggled with it actually. I struggled with this when I was 19, accepting that I was 20. I feel like once I was just turned 20, I'm just like, at this point, next year is 21. Sorry, this year is 21. I can't run. You know when you can still say, oh, you can still like change the teen. I never did it, but I can still say maybe you are 19. I can say, oh, I'm 18 or something. You can't change. What are you changing? At 21, you're 21. Period. So I'm just like, I have to accept it. Like, I'm an adult. Period. And actually, it's been really, really good so far. First moments, okay, let me begin from the base of the year because the first thing that came to my mind was getting my Presidential Impact Award at the dinner, the Mental Health Big Dinner. I was honestly like so surprised. I didn't want to go for the dinner. So I was informed that I was nominated and enjoyed myself. Oh my gosh, I enjoyed myself. The food, the dance, oh, it was so good. I'm bringing it up to prior to that, the day before that. What am I saying? It was the day before filling up the Odudua hall. Odudua is 1-5 and filling that hall. Filling that hall, guys. In fact, I was just this video is long. I was emotional. Getting that hall filled, watching people come in because I had classes. So I came to the hall in the morning, they were still trying to set up Bosun and Olorire. They were trying to like do designs and everything. So I'm like, oh, guys, they were trying to like set up backdrops and everything downstairs. Corporate MC was already around, greeted him, lovely person, you get. Now I just like, okay, fast. I had to go to my class. I went to class from 9 and I came back 12. I was on my classes on Friday and I entered the hall. First of downstairs was like filled. People were like, there were different events, like people were selling food, there were different activities. There was like this crossword puzzle, everything was looking so nice. I saw my people were like, oh wow, your event is so nice. I'm like, thank you. And I walked into the hall. I collected my tag, my organizer's tag. I don't have it here. It's in my box. And I walked into the hall, guys. First off, walking into it's not my first time in Odudua. Walking into the hall, but like you're not like an attendee. You are the show. You get like nobody can say, oh, what are you looking for? You ask them. All of these people are here because of the work that we did, with the publicity team. And I'm like, wow. The hall was filled. That's like the biggest crowd I've ever pulled in my like 1 year plus of publicity. That was the biggest crowd I've ever pulled. I'm so excited. Another thing we'll be getting into part 2 because we were in part 1 for so long that it just looked like we're not going to get out. So getting into part 2, best moment. My dad's birthday. I would say my dad's birthday was very, very like important to me. It was important to him because we were turning a milestone age. It was important to me because like my dad is someone that will like go over and beyond to provide for you, provide for everybody in the family, provide for all his children. He must never lack anything. Just go to school, read, and become successful in life. That's what he wants. So having him being celebrated, you get. I'm importantly like getting him a gift that like whenever I see him using it, I'm just so excited. It was just always so beautiful. You get to like having him dancing because we had a whole party in church, having him dancing and praising and like the food and everything. I just seeing him very happy and receiving gifts. I think he got 5 frames and everything. Like it was just such a beautiful thing to like. It was a beautiful thing to like experience. You get like when you just know that okay, this person is being celebrated for like the good person that they are, the amazing person that they are. Yes, and he might watch this video. Oh my gosh, but I don't have to watch it to this part, Sha. So let's thank God for that. But like yeah, that was actually beautiful. Like I'm not so grateful to like be able to sit down and film this video. It has made me be able to open my mouth because today I've been very my mouth has been closed in a way. But like thank you guys, and I promise to be more consistent because I was going to get a vlog, probably a vlog before this video. I don't know how it's going to play out, but yeah, and I'm going to also put out more short videos like YouTube shorts. So please watch it because those shorts they might be short, they might be like 1 minute, but they take a lot of energy to create, to edit, and to put together, and even the long form videos. So yes, I want you guys to like really engage with my content, send it out. This year we need to get to 1K, guys. We need to get monetized. It's been so long. Also, my channel is 3 years. I skipped the anniversary of my channel. I didn't know until this morning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my channel is 3 years already. So yeah, 3 years since we put out our first video, January 19. So I think we need to get serious. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.